Hi, in today's video, I'm going to look at a question that was raised in the Bricks community, which was, is it possible to have, to use CSS to have 1, 2 or 3 column layouts, depending on how many posts you have, 3 columns being the maximum no matter how many posts. And there was some discussion on there, and some people were saying use Flex, Flex Grow, and I thought I would show you how I would approach this. So first of all, let's whip up a quick post grid. So let's add a section. Now in the container, let's add a block. And in that block, let's just add a heading, image, and some basic text. I'm not doing this correctly. I'm just doing this for speed. I'm not even going to bother with classes today because we just want to see how this is going to work. So, right, that's all we need. Let's make a query loop. Let's query posts. I have some dummy posts on here. Right, now on the image, let's query the featured image. Let's delete this and put in the post title. And here we will have the excerpt. Post excerpt, that's that. Right. So here are the dummy posts coming in, as you can see. These are just posts and images from a previous tutorial. Right, just save this so I know where we are. Right. And this is where I think the magic will happen. So we go to display grid. Let's put a grid gap in here. This is some variables that I've set up on previous videos. And then what we need to type in here is repeat brackets, and then we want auto fit, more brackets, and then we want min, max, no we don't need the brackets there. I always make this mistake. It's a comma, min, max, brackets here, and then I'm going to put in 300 pixels, 1 FR. So that's repeat, auto fit, comma, no space. Oh no, it can be space. Min max 300 pixels, 1 FR. Alright, repeat. Auto fit. It's got a hyphen here. There we go. Repeat, auto fit, comma, min max 300 pixels, 1 FR. So what this is doing is basically saying auto fits the columns. The minimum column is 300 pixels, and then the maximum is 1 fractional unit. So depending on the width of your screen, it should show that. So if this is the auto fitting. It's also actually, what's good about this is it's automatically responsive as well. When you get to a certain width, it shows 2, and then it will go to 1 FR. Let's just tidy this up a bit first. Let's put some gutter on the section. So let's just go to style, and I'll already have these set up as gutter M, and then let's do some padding of I can't find it here. Section M, section L, section M. Section M. So that just gives us a bit of breathing space. And now if we go back to the block here and look at the query, the actual question was, what if I only have 2 posts? Well, if we say that here we have 2 posts, that automatically has adjusted the width to show 2 posts. The image doesn't look great, and I'll get onto that in a moment, but that's fine. And then if we go to 1, that shows 1 post. So if you've only got 1 post on the back end, it automatically resizes to fit just the 1 post, again with the 2. Sorry, it's very slow. And if there's 3, goes to that. And then if there was 10, it will show all of the posts up to 10 and then paginate as normal. Right, now let's tackle the image, because that did look pretty poor. Normally I put this in an image wrapper, but again, you can do that for as I normally would, but this is just to show you how it would work with the columns. Let's tackle the image. I think there's 2 ways of doing this. One would be to add a width of 100% to the image. And then let's make sure that this is object fit cover. Let's go back to the query, sorry. Let's have a look how that affects it. 2. Yeah, now really we want the images the same size, so if we go back to image, layout, and let's give it an actual size of, say, 35 rem. There we go. That's automatically resizing those images, depending on the column width, to a certain height. So if we go back to the block and look at the query again, 3. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then 1. Oh, sorry, 1. The only problem is on a 1 column at this width, the images get really quite stretched. So the other approach to this could be if we remove the height on the image and instead we go to aspect ratio of, say, 16:9. Right, let's see how that affected it. Go to the query loop, 3. Yeah. In fact, while I'm here, it's bugging me the spacing, so let's just put a bit of row gap in there. Sorry, let's get back. 3. Let's look at what 2 looks like at 16:9. And then 1. I don't know why it's really slow. I'll probably because I'm recording. Because that doesn't seem to be having any effect whatsoever. Let's try again. 2. Yeah, so let's do 1. There we go. It did work this time. As you can see, that's not as stretched. It's not the minimum height. It's still the same proportions of image. This would really depend on how you wanted to tackle this and how you wanted to look visually when it went down from 1, 2 to 3 columns. But as I say, as soon as it goes to 2 columns, looks good. And 3 columns, that works fine. Not a problem there. And then, of course, it's automatically responsive. 16.9. I would say at this, I would actually go to the container and make this 1FR anyway, so that we have no overflow, because of the minimum width of 300 pixels, that might cause issues with an overflow, whereas if it's just 1FR, automatically will fit perfectly. I hope you found this helpful. I hope this answers anybody's queries. And leave me some comments. Please like and subscribe, because that would really help me know that you want to see more, and also help other people find this. And I hope to see you soon in another video. Thanks.